Hey guys, so according to TMZ, Cardi B is suing Tasha K for defamation. But before I get into that story, I wanted to start with the trademark situation. So the other day, it was reported on the blogs that Cardi B trademarked Okurr, or however you say it. I feel silly even saying that. Seriously, I do. And a lot of people were saying that the Kardashians said it first. And because, like always, Cardi B allows a whole lot of different opinions online, affect her whole day, she felt the need to get out there and say something like she always does. Okay. Now, here's the thing. The Kardashians did not originate that. Like, they don't originate anything. All right. They steal things like they've always stolen things. That came from a drag queen on RuPaul's Drag Race. Like a lot of different phrases do. A lot of phrases that some of your faves say actually come from the LGBT community. Do you honestly think that Tamar coined or originated "Get Your Life"? A lot of the things that Tamar has said came from the LGBT community. However, that being said, how can I be mad at Cardi B for trademarking that? Now, a lot of people already know I don't even like Cardi B. Don't care for her one bit. But I'm not going to sit here and be mad at the woman for trademarking something that she uses and that a lot of people associate with her. Associate with her. That's the smart thing to do. As a business person, as a businesswoman, why wouldn't someone, whisper in the ear, say, Cardi, you need to go ahead and put some papers on this. That's smart. I would, and let this be a lesson learned for anybody. If you have like a clothing line or something that you say that you popularize, put this stuff on paper so that anytime anyone else uses it, they have to pay you for that. Not just saying it, but I'm just saying like the likeness of it, the clothing, if they put it on some kind of like gear, whatever. That was a smart move. All right. Cardi has to know that at some point her reign is going to end. All right. There are other rappers that are coming through that's making a lot of noise. And especially this day and age, people have a very short attention span. Cardi had a nice run. She's still having a nice little run, but it won't last forever. And she's going to have to continue to make her money some other way. So that means she needs to venture into other things. So it was a smart decision to trademark it. I hate that the LGBT community keeps getting burned like this, where a lot of things that they say, their culture is constantly stolen. Their phrases are constantly stolen. But you know what? The early bird catches the worm. Hell, I could have went out there and trademarked Okurr or whatever. You could have. So I'm just saying that was a smart decision on her end. It just was. Can't get mad at that. Now, the whole Tasha K thing. I thought this was old news. I could have swore several months ago that Cardi B sent Tasha some cease and desist papers or saying that she was going to sue her and all this other stuff regarding the Star Marie story about, Star Marie basically said that Cardi B had herpes when Tasha interviewed her. Remember that whole thing went down? Here's the thing. I don't know if Cardi B has a case. Me personally, I don't know if she has a case simply because I think the burden of proof lies more on Cardi than Tasha. And let me explain why. And I'm not a lawyer. It's just my opinion. I think the burden of proof lies heavily on Cardi to prove that she doesn't. Now, if I can recall, Tasha K, as messy as she is pretty smart about saying allegedly and covering her tracks in that regard. Okay. The burden of proof, in my opinion, lies on Cardi because Cardi will have to prove that in fact, listen, look at some of her pictures. She is in her video. She has cold sores on the side of her mouth. Isn't that herpes simplex 1? Tasha K never said she had genital herpes. If I recall, I don't remember her saying that. I just remember her saying herpes. Okay. Allegedly having herpes, and cold sores are a form of herpes. All right. That's strike one. The next one is prostitution. Now, if you ever look at Cardi B's old videos, like before she blew up and she used to just talk to people, just talk to the folks, she used to kind of just say a lot of stuff that would imply that she screw people for money, that you should be out here getting a bag. You should be out here screwing folks for money. I'm not saying that some lawyer could say that. Well, didn't you say that? And I'm not going to say the lyrics, even though she say F them, then I get some money. I mean, you can't, I don't know if you can hold that against her no more than you can hold like an actor saying some lines in a movie and hold that against them. I don't know if that's indeed the case, and I don't think that'll work. But there are instances where I feel like Cardi B may have to prove that she is in fact not, okay, or she hasn't. And I think that would be on her. I honestly think it's a frivolous lawsuit and it may be thrown out. I mean, the worst that could happen maybe is that Tasha K will have to remove those videos. Okay, and maybe she won't be able to talk about her, but I don't even know if that's true. I don't even know if that's the case. Like I said, I think the burden lies heavily on Cardi B and not necessarily Tasha K. Okay, I'm going to be checking it out like everybody else and watching to see what happens. But I am curious as to how this is going to go, because Cardi B has said some defaming things about people. All right, she said some nasty stuff about people. So I don't know. Do you think she has a case? Do you think that this is going to go forward, or do you think it's going to get thrown out? Let me know in the comments, and you guys have a great Saturday.